Hello, I'm Shotaro Asano. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. This channel is a talk room where I share real, unfiltered conversations about career and learnings, primarily through conversation with guests I really want to talk to. So today's guest is Shu.
Hi.
Yay!
Yay.
Shu is my classmate at Shizenkan, and today I want to ask questions from different angle and dig a little bit more another interesting side of Shu today. So Shu, thank you for joining
Yeah,
again.
likewise. So thank you for having me. Maybe fourth or fifth one. I'm not sure, but yeah, thank you
So
for
you are,
inviting
I
me.
think, sixth. I think this is sixth episode. Yeah, Thank
Okay.
you. I'm still figuring everything
Yeah, that's amazing work,
right
I
now.
think. And
Yeah,
I heard the every episode that you released, and then
thank you.
everything is interesting, and
Mhm.
also a lot of things newly found. How
Yeah,
it is, everyone has the different background, and also, I didn't know any background or specific experience. Yeah,
yeah.
that was so interesting. Yeah, thank you for having me.
So doing this podcast is very fun for me, and like you said, I'm discovering a lot of new side of my classmates.
Mhm.
And like Ahmed, did you know
Mm.
that Ahmed had a black belt in
Yeah,
judo?
we talked about this,
Yeah.
and then also I listened the podcast with Samet, and then I talked to him
Hmm.
about the black belt and
Black belt.
again,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
also he has the interested in the park development, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
then
you have
so
in common.
in common, and also I work for the infrastructure and
Yes.
also town development, so
Mm.
that's why I shared the experience or opportunities to think about this.
Great. So this podcast seems to sort of like enhancing the communication among
Yes,
the classmates. I'm happy to know that. Yeah, great. So starting this session, could you maybe touch on your brief background and
Mhm.
bio? And maybe my small request is starting with your athletic career and
Okay.
achievement as well. I have never heard of that, but I'm very curious to know.
So I'm Shunsuke Mitani, and then 34 years old. And then I used to play soccer first, and
Mm,
then it's been 10 years since maybe 3 years old.
mm,
And then
wow.
after getting in the junior high school, and then that was, I really, how can I say, the keen on the winning against somebody.
Yes. Yeah.
But unfortunately, soccer is like a team play sports, and
Mm,
also my team was not so strong.
mm,
Then I realized that okay, a strongest team
mm.
make me win.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then eventually I entered that junior high school, and
Mm,
then that rugby team was quite famous.
mm,
And then I
mm.
decided to enter. And then my mother watched that kind of the practice, and my mother said to me like, it seems easy,
Mm.
not so
For
hard.
you?
Yeah, I mean, so this is child playing,
Mm.
so it's not so big and it's not so
Yeah.
fast
I see.
at that time.
At the time, yes.
So that's why when I was a junior high school student, my kind of the my mother's recommendation, then I
Mm.
decided to enter, then join that rugby club, and then keep going, and then high school and also university. I kept playing rugby. Then so there is so many national competition,
Mm, mm, mm.
and then when I was a high school student, I joined like the attend that national competition for 3 times, so every year, and then the
National competition, you mean national champion?
national championship, and the result itself it was maybe best eight
Mm,
up most.
I see.
So maybe best 16, best 16, best eight, I think. Yeah.
So did you play with any national team rugby players today?
No,
No?
that was, I think, the under 20.
Under
Under
20, okay.
20. It was this, but not national team. It's
Mm.
like a more team region selection.
Mm.
So yeah, there was so many region selection, and then after that selection, quite getting narrow, and then that could be the national or representative.
It's pretty amazing that when you were in, I think, elementary school or middle school,
Mhm.
you already had this instinct of winning and
Yeah,
instinct of competing against others and win.
eventually it's like
Wow.
but I didn't realize, but when I was small, like a kid, and then I really like the playing something sports and also like running, and then so I maybe like the competing things and then athletic things, so that is finally came to like a connect with like the, some kind of winning things, I think.
I see.
Yeah.
So you started your career with Sumitomo Corporation, and you entered when you graduated university.
Yes.
So since then you're working there, I think.
Yeah.
And you've been involved in first accounting tax
Yes.
department. Is that
Yeah.
so? Ah, wow.
I
8 years,
was
it says.
bluntly asking them to, I guess, join that accounting and tax department because, as I said that, like my career was really apart from the study itself. So only playing sports is my career, was my career. So that is why I have had to learn about like the figure or some kind of financial things. And then I asked her to join that company, accounting and tax department.
You didn't study much in college?
Because yes, so at that time, the when I getting enter into junior high school, that was the juken.
Yes.
Yes,
The
then it's a kind of
entering
admission.
exam.
Yeah, admission exam. But after that, the enter into the university was my self recommendation as kind of AO admission
Yes.
office. Yeah,
No,
so
no test. No
yeah, not
pen.
test.
No test. Yeah.
So that was that. That's why I pretty much far from like the how can I say study that usually done by the students. So that was my concern. So I really didn't get accustomed to like studying itself.
I see.
So I cannot keep concentration.
So you were concerned if you could be a business person unless you go through the accounting and tax
Yeah.
skills.
So I couldn't read
Interesting.
anything at that time. So I couldn't keep the concentration on like reading or like the studying, maybe more than 1 hour.
Yeah,
It was impossible. So that's why I
I
asked
see.
you to join.
I see. So maybe your first year and second year as business person was a tough time?
That was more than tough.
More than tough.
That was
Yeah.
hell, I think.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I see.
So yeah, that was yeah. I didn't how can I say didn't know anything. Maybe like the kind of knowledge in common.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything, so that's why I asked everything to my how can I say kind of the senpai.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's why my senpai gave up sometimes
Yeah, I
explaining on
gave
me
up.
because I repeatedly like asking. I was hell
Asking the same thing, maybe, or at the time.
maybe.
There's no ChatGPT back then, so
Yeah.
you had to ask the older employee. Yeah. I think now that our classmates, all the classmates been through the numbers course,
Hmm.
and we can all resonate how tough learning accounting was, I think.
We will have finance class or
Yeah, yeah,
second
finance.
semester, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of a class that would be.
I'm not
Is that
sure.
about the, I forgot the name. Yeah, the calculating the valuation of company, things like that.
Maybe
DCF, those kind of
DCF,
things.
yeah, the
Yeah.
modeling, but
Modeling, yeah.
I guess so.
Wow.
We'll see.
Okay, great. And you then went to proceeded to business development in railway industry, or
Yes.
in
So
North America region.
yeah, basically North America. Yes.
Is that freight railway industry or passenger railway? Is it like
Actually,
Shinkansen type thing, or?
I'm working for both,
Mm.
but more freight rail side. So like the freight rail maybe 70%, and the passenger rail is 30%. I think
Mm.
that's kind of the concentration, the manpower allocating to. So and then for passenger rail, it's more like the not direct train or like
Mm.
Shinkansen,
Mm.
and then it's more like focusing on the usual normal passenger rail,
Mm.
and then to operate or maintain, and then it's a kind of bid things. So
Yeah.
we
You're
offer the
bidding
bid.
against
Yes,
like Chinese competitors or
yeah,
American or French competitors.
that's right.
Yeah, that's like that. Okay.
So for freight rail side, it's more from the greenfield to
Mm.
develop the kind of rail terminal or things like that. And then
Mm.
that's more. We didn't do nothing so far,
Mm.
but still trying to do new project. Then
see.
we will now tackling on both side
I see.
project. Yeah.
So in usual projects like that industry, how many people are in one team?
Maybe that's good question, I think, or I hope.
I can't imagine what kind of like team
Yeah,
you are working at.
usually at least 3 people or 4 people we
Hmm.
need
Wow,
because
very small.
we have like a legal and also financial and then
Hmm.
commercial, at
Hmm.
least 3 fields that there are. So that's why even each segment we prepare like a person in charge for each segment or
Hmm.
field, but at least they still need a 3 person in charge, and also integrated like the upper position we need to, I guess, manage that
Hmm.
every project progressing.
Hmm.
But currently I'm the only one
I see. Wow.
person in charge,
Hmm.
so everything I have to handle
Hmm.
is by myself. So
Are you looking
that
for any headcounts right now?
yes, always.
Yes, always.
Always.
Okay.
But
I see.
actually, unfortunately, I don't have any right to hire directly
Yeah.
because I
Hmm.
had to consult with my boss. So, and then so far, like maybe it's a kind of the in Japanese umi no kurushimi. So
Hmm.
it's a beginning project. So
Hmm.
that's why we cannot like allocate any cost too
Yeah,
much.
0 to 1
Yeah. Yeah. So
thing.
zero to
Yeah,
one is a really tough. So
it is.
after
Yeah.
like I created some business,
Hmm.
and then more people coming, I think is are coming, I believe, but
I see.
still until new business development, I cannot have.
So, great. In my understanding, you're sort of like a project manager of a railway project and organizing railway manufacturer or other big companies. You orchestrate a project
Um,
like that.
Still, yeah, we have some kind of potential partner,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't build up any project so far. So
Mm-hmm.
that field still, I think, don't have any kind of actual project.
Mm-hmm.
But we already have the portfolio in
Mm.
North America in different passenger rail business side, and
I
then
see.
that's already after maybe it's been more than 10 years, I think, to operate.
Mm.
So in that case, we have potential, we have actual partner, and then orchestrating every kind of the operation and the maintenance.
So it's a very big business and takes a lot of time initiating project. I come from IT industry, so it's very quick. Build prototype in 2 weeks, sell it in next several months, and make profit and loss statement. So yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, very different. So infrastructure is really takes time. To be like the profit, to be generate the profit.
I see. Well, thank you for talking about what you do in daily work. That's very interesting. So now I think we once talked about because I thought you were corporate funded student, but you actually was not. You voluntarily entered Shizenkan, and I really wonder where did you learn about Shizenkan, and also what was your motivation to enter Shizenkan?
So maybe how can I say, my father said to learn about MBA. You actually it is worth it, so that's why you need to go. But
At some point,
at that point, and then ideally it should be in the US MBA, like Stanford or Harvard or things like that. My father's recommendation was like that. But actually, I'm working for the trading house at that time. And also, I pretty much don't know about why they think it is worth it. And then I consulted with so many graduated, but still didn't get the point. But somehow I realized that the connection itself or networking itself is really precious. And then that could be I think the things getting into that I get, or so rather than getting MBA.
The contents itself or the degree itself.
Yeah. So that was my perspective. Then I found this Shizenkan's program. So that's why I apply. Yeah. But after that, spending maybe 4 months. Be getting in. And I realized that the content's also really important. And then because I never touched about some kind of things like disability or like a philosophy, and also what is company for as well. Those things I never think about. So that's why content itself is more like make me matured, I think, or really think about everything. So that's why I realized the contents itself are also important. And still, I like think about that network itself is also one of the important things.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I also my expectation to Shizenkan was more like for me time to have a reflection with regards to my own career, and I'm getting that time, of course, but also especially currently we're working on system thinking, and system thinking was something very new to me. I've never read anything about system thinking or like CLD, those type of like skills. It's my very first time to be
That
exposed
is
to that kind of
interesting.
idea. Yeah, so it takes a lot of time to learn, and I'm not sure if I can internalize system thinking to my skills, but I'm working on it right now. Yeah, so I totally agree.
Yeah.
The content itself is very also
Then
interesting.
it's kind of just I think the opportunity itself. So or to know about like a system thinking in that your case, and then that could be I think the important things. So not like I don't think like we have to end the thinking until the class, each class.
Yeah.
So, but we know some kind of clue to start thinking. So I think it's really important for me. Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Now, next question. This is interesting. So I'm looking at the profile sheet, and so in the leaders you respect the most corner, you put Li Shimin. Li Shimin is emperor in Tang Dynasty in China, maybe more than 1,500 years ago. And I wonder why you put Li Shimin there. Did you read some kind of like book, or did you like any achievement he made, or?
In the past, I read the book, but I didn't remember. But one thing, the impressive point was he was really humble, and also asked to or correct any opinion, and then it's really like fair person. So that was
He's famous for having very good listening skills.
And also, it's the logically and he was so logical, and then like tried to be fair. So not like the focusing on the special person. So that was my impressive point, because at that time, like China has so many strong emperor, but they didn't last their dynasty so long. But Li Shimin could last his dynasty a longer period. So that was so amazing for me. Yeah, so that's why I put really want to be humble or more, even I'm confident, but still need to be humble. So that's why I put him name.
I see. So he's sort of like the image of ideal leadership or leader.
For me.
I see. Interesting. Yeah.
And then nowadays, Son Masayoshi is also my
impressive leader. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Because he's thinking 25 words. 25 words.
25 words. Matrix thing?
Yeah, Matrix. Yeah, that was amazing when he came up. Maybe 20, 22, 23, 25. Yeah, 20-ish.
Yeah. Was it like 5 times 5 matrix?
Yes.
And he put the kanji character?
Kanji characters. And then maybe, the layer itself also has meaning. And then, kind of the feeling or attitude or like the opportunities, timing, like that.
Great. Okay. Next question. It seems like you read a lot of Chinese classic or Eastern books as well, but I'm curious to know what kind of like information sources you frequently read or watch or for learning purpose.
Maybe reading books, I think. Yeah, nowadays reading books and also news articles, I think that two things is the main information sources.
What was your book of the year maybe for so far for 2025? Is there anything you can remember?
So, 組織の不条理. I'm not sure the English name.
Is it written by Japanese?
Yeah, written by Japanese, I think. And then that was
I see.
Published by Chuko Bunsho. And it was about the Japanese military.
Yeah.
Military. And then since they joined a lot of war, they didn't win against some wars. And then, how can I say, unreasonable option they take. But it was the reason. And then like the people facing the difficulties, and then there were two choices or three choices. But if everything was unreasonable, were unreasonable, how you could choose that kind of choice was like a main message in the book. Yeah, so even it seems like a unreasonable choices, but there was the reason, and then against or beating that kind of option or beyond that option, how could you think about the situation? Was the book's message, I guess.
So can you put it this way? Maybe as a total, it seems like the Nihongun, the Japanese military, did not make a rational decision, but as like person in charge or like very partially, each people were making rational decision with their like, level of vision, maybe. But as a total, it made no sense.
Yes,
Something
or
that.
like the time-wise, like the opponent is coming, then they don't have enough time to think about it. But they have to decide it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some kind of the time-wise or like situation-wise or like the layer-wise, the order-wise, every kind of the situation or material, we have to think about elements. Yes. And then why they reached such a conclusion, even they, it seems not rational.
Right. So we're not, when making decisions, you're not always in the best condition or in a good position, but you still have to make decision, and sometimes it looks stupid, sometimes pressured by time.
Yeah. So I believe it is
tough
also
state.
like a leaders it has to face.
Yeah.
So that's why it's really lesson learned. But in terms of war, we cannot be like there is lesson learned. So just only one time, and then people are getting die. So that's why that's more huge decision making, I think. Yeah, so that's why I feel like some kind of situation, or I imagine that situation, and that could be really tough. But still, there are so many lessons learned. So that's why I loved that book.
I see. My next question will be about use of AI. First, which tool do you use? Well, first I use Gemini by Google very heavily, but plus like AI built-in tools like this podcast recording tool called Riverside right now, and it automatically edits the audio contents, things like that. So actually, Riverside is, I think, one of the best AI tools I used this year. So day by day, many AI tools are now coming into my life, also work. So I'm curious to know what you see and what you use these days.
So currently, I am using the ChatGPT and also Perplexity in the Copilot, I think. So ChatGPT is a more general side to ask about anything, and then also translating. But for Perplexity, I look up something. It's more faster. It's faster than ChatGPT. Also more accurate.
Yeah.
So that's why I use the Perplexity. In last week we have dialogue class, and I tried to use the Sora too.
Sora too,
Which is
Sora is from OpenAI, I think.
OpenAI, and then creating movie, and then that was so amazing.
It is.
And then also awful, because we can create everything in Sora 2 without any kind of patent. So disregarding the patent, so that was so awful, but it's
Yeah.
really, how can I say, easy to explain.
Mm.
I realized because
Yeah. Yeah.
in dialogue session, we have some kind of image
Mm.
by each people,
Mm.
but we cannot share
Mm.
with the movie because it's just
Yeah.
we have to share with the conversation. That's also dialogue purpose, I believe, and
Mm. Mm.
I understand. But
Yeah.
yeah, something shared like visible movie is more like, yeah, everybody can understand the this is not my image, or this is my image, or similar to. Yeah, so that was useful for me.
So that is about, I think, sharing and having more effective discussion, or like sharing image. I see. I see. Yeah. And also, do you feel using AI makes learning faster, learning concepts, or like learning new things in the
I
class?
think so. So sometimes the slide I cannot understand,
Mm-hmm.
and then I need to be explained more. And then
Yeah. Yeah.
using the AI
Mm.
would be more useful point.
Mm.
Yeah, and also I always think about some kind of logic or thinking.
Mm.
But if I couldn't have somebody to share with, and then I consult with the AI,
Mm. Mm.
and then is there any kind of logic hole or kind of,
Mm.
then they ask me or they
Yeah.
answer
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
This is kind of the weaker, or that could be much better, or things
Mm.
like that.
Mm. 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 Mm.
And then I take it, how can I say, take it, and then rethink, and then more brush it up, or things like that.
Yeah.
So
And
it's useful.
you can ask so many times,
Yeah.
and I do ask stupid questions that like
Yeah.
compare this and this, and compare these concepts together, and if there's any like similarity, please let me know, things like that. Yeah, sometimes, which I probably won't ask to human teachers, but
Yeah.
yeah, it helps me understand as well. Nice.
So I think they're quicker and faster
Mm.
using AI, but it's also afraid of deteriorating my brain sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the reading books also or can be summarized by
I
AI,
see.
because after the reading some kind of the summarized sentence, but still
Mm.
didn't get understand. So,
Yes.
and also I don't feel any sense of
Mm.
book.
Mm.
So that's, I think, not useful one.
Mm. Mm.
And then, so that's why I'm trying to say like not depending on
Yeah.
Gen AI
Yep.
would be much more sophisticated way, I think. Yeah.
Yes. I totally agree. I totally agree. Reading the summarize of AI, really, yeah, I don't remember what
Yeah.
AI summarizes as well.
No,
So
no.
yeah, yeah, well, it takes time, but I think it's better to read the full text as much as possible. All right. So let me ask you about the future plan of your career, and in the reflection paper. So as mentioned in the beginning, you're interested in building future cities. And I thought very interesting was were mentioning about city planning starts with mobility, and also facial recognition payments, those technology, and also like smart energy systems. And I'd like to hear a little bit more about what these means, and what kind of like future you're thinking, and maybe where is it, in Japan or is it outside of Japan? That kind of like future aspiration.
Well, um, I I don't decide where it is,
Hmm.
but I believe there are so many opportunities in future,
Hmm.
because currently in Japan, that's more like a partially
Hmm.
decentralized,
Hmm.
focusing on the local areas, and then That's also, I think, the town development. And then on the other hand, in the overseas, also there's so many town development apart from the city center, I think. And then that could be, I think, also one of the decentralization. And then on the other hand, like New York City or maybe Boston, they are focusing on the train, also smart energy. And then so like big city is really curious about the energy efficiency due to maybe a data center as well. And then so that's why I think that there are so many opportunities. And then we talk with any authorities, and then they talk about this one I'm interested in, like the smart energy or things like that. So that's why we call the smart city. It is a kind of smart city. And then, there's so many elements by every concept. So like the Toyota's urban city as well. That's also different concept. Yeah. How can I say, they are focusing on the mobilities at first because they are Toyota. So that's why it is a kind of the origin. What is that kind of origin in this original concept in that smart city? Then maybe somewhere is a train, someone is energy, someone is a data center, someone is a mobility. But eventually, they have the similarities, I think. Then nowadays, there are so many opportunities, I think.
So I recently hear this keyword of like smart city, but I haven't really learned about which actual city is ahead of other cities being smart city.
I think
Can
nowhere.
you name some example of like interesting projects going on in the world about smart city?
So our city is like Sumitomo Corporation is doing now is in Hanoi. And
Hanoi.
then,
Wow, really?
that's near from Noi Bai Airport. And then it is also close to downtown. Yeah, that's called North Hanoi Smart City. And that's still under developing now.
I see.
It's really so much really conceptual things we are doing now. That is apart from my team, but still the same group. And then that could be also one of not leading, but the ongoing project.
I see. Did you read? Well, this is a Japanese book, but Ataka-san's Kaze no Tani toいう
Yes.
Kibo.
So,
very thick book. It's occupying my bookshelf, but I haven't read it yet. Yeah, 1,000 page, I think. Yeah.
So Ataka-san
talking
is
about
really famous.
sustainability. Yeah, sustainability type of smart city, I think. Yeah.
So Ataka-san is a very famous person about the smart city. And then it is more like the decentralized theory, I think. So that could be one of the things to approach the smart city concept. And also in Hokkaido, there is so many like the under-developing project.
I see.
So, but yeah, there's so many. And then once I getting in that kind of project, apart from business, but there's so many books they read it. So like even how can I say even learning about the wildlife as well.
Wildlife.
So everything could be elements to consider about the smart city. So it's more like a general, or how can I say, being or life thinking, or life designing. So that's why it's interested for me.
Yeah, it sure is a very huge legacy that you can make a build for so many years. Yeah.
So
It's not like a simple like SimCity game, but it has very
Yeah,
gigantic
such kind.
impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Okada-san, it's a Japanese national soccer team. Okada-san.
Okada-san. Yes, yeah.
That
Ex-head coach.
So he currently working. He's currently working for the kind of town development. I mean, the origin concept is a stadium. They need to invite many people or attract many people to stay with that stadium. So it's also small town development concept.
I see.
And
Town
then
with a big stadium.
Yeah. So
alongside the
yeah.
town. I see.
So
Interesting.
the Nippon Ham Fighters also have some big stadium, Escon.
Yeah.
This is also small township development. So that kind of things I really curious about, and then I really, how can I say, want to join that kind of project in near future.
Yeah, sounds exciting. Wow. Nice. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's already time. I think on this podcast. Do you have anybody in your head that maybe you want to suggest or recommend to me?
Okay. I think Cole
Cool. Yeah, of course.
or Aya.
Yeah. Okay.
So those two people, really familiar with or like close to me. They have deep background.
Really? Okay. Okay.
That could be
I'll take them. Yeah.
make you interested.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to them after this recording. Thank you. Thank you for the recommendation. But by the way, this is my small question at the last. But it seems like in your profile, you've never been to overseas for relocation. Maybe you've been outside of Japan in travel, but not living or went to study abroad or no?
I used to live in Vietnam for 3 years. That was in Hanoi.
Okay.
So from 2018 to 2021. So that was the maybe first time to live in while working.
Yeah,
And then
because the speed of your reacting in English is really fast, and I thought you were a returnee. Like I thought you spend your time outside of Japan, maybe United States when you were a kid.
No,
but you didn't.
I really want it.
Okay. Well, I think that's pretty impressive to speak English at this level. Yeah.
So because that's so, I think that's my pain point, kind of. So I have to improve my English, especially I think in writing and reading side. So speaking, sometimes we don't care about the grammar, right? So speaking itself or convey the intention itself, that could be okay. But in writing and also in reading, we must keep the grammar things to say something incorrectly.
Yeah.
So that could be, I think, my brush, the improve.
Something you want to improve.
Improve,
Shizenkan.
Yeah. So I tried to, but didn't get that much about the improvement. Yeah.
Well, you still have more than 1 year to improve. So yeah.
I hope so.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe, and then, yes,
Cole
June
can help you.
June also,
yeah.
Our English teacher.
Yeah, expert of language learning. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your time. And
it's my pleasure.
So let me make a closing remark to the listeners. For the listeners, thank you for listening. Please send me a feedback through Spotify or YouTube or at the classroom anywhere. Please hit that follow or subscribe button to become a member of this talk room, and should
I did.
please be a member as well. Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you. You subscribed. All right. Again, thank you so much for sharing your time and your thoughts and your background. It was again a really fun time for me to learn.
Yeah, for me, likewise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So today's guest was Shu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pachi pachi pachi. Right.